aspect why we brought you here. In the last instance we had, there was a committee that was selected as the interim committee to spearhead our organization as the physical education teachers. However, there are some other aspects that arose in the ethos, and when we came for this inset, it came to our notes that as per now, we have two different committees which are supposed to organize us. We saw it very, very important that we come together as a group, because if we have two different committees, that means that we are going to be divided. So we need to sit down. Various members who came up with that committee, they have their own issues which they need to address with us. But before we may hear from that committee, we need also to hear from the committee that you people chose and elected leaders in the last inset. We want to hear where they have reached as regarding to the assignments you gave them. And then, so we want to hear how the committee that you chose in the last inset, how it has progressed and the track it has reached. At this juncture, I would like to invite the chairperson you chose in the last inset to come and then give us a report as regarding the assignments he had as the chairperson and the committee that was present. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the program. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's a pleasure to stand before you. My name is that's my name. And I was privileged, of course, to be able to spearhead a team that has done quite a tremendous job. It's not easy to put those together, but it's a continuous process. We've not been able to send these things on WhatsApp because they're critical. But at the same time, we are looking forward to seeing how there's some needs and need to share. So the team is among these people. I want them to come forward. I've treated the various coordinators from Masaka, from Sobola, from KC, from everywhere. So basically, we made sure that we had a moment, and that was very good. And so much has gone on. So I want to do this very fast, because this is so much time, and just give you an update and also show you how far things have gone and the journey upon which we are trying to run the show. So basically, that's the name of that day. UPETA, of which of course as the best department, they were able also to take ahead and organize it. These things are going to come to you. It needs to be changed, But that's what the team that has been trusted will do. Propose values. We say an association must have values. The proposal is here. This is the pursuit of excellence. We must be an excellent group. It's coming together. Respect and care for others is essential. We have people from different diversity and others very well. Embracing diversity and inclusiveness. Of course, we can't be diverse and we fail to include each other together. That's why we're together as a team and that's what we do. Great knowledge and critical thinking. We have got a very big challenge ahead of us, and therefore we must be critical thinkers, and this is very important. Then facilitate individual achievement and collaboration. That's the reason why we're here. We are together to collaborate and also to benefit as individuals. Then finally, civility for all. Of course, talks about mannerisms. What is your mannerism? What is your mannerism? How can we be together as a team to promote the path that we need as a team? You must understand your sense of direction in all categories. Talk about the financial policy, talk about the economic policy, talk about the human policy, and so many. What was today? Talk about marketing strategies, all that going on. Then a registered law, which you must think together and then make sure it's registered and customized unto us. Then finally, we talk about the operation of budget policy. No association exists minus a budget, and therefore the budgeting items vis-a-vis our subject entity is very critical. The rules and regulations about engagement. We shall be getting involved in a number of activities. I had people talk about Rwanda, for example, forming a federation Rwanda. Many others have said maybe we're going to have a competition for physical education activities where we enhance in Kenya and doing it. What are the rules that will govern the activities of physical education as a government? Then finally, the human resource policy. Definitely an association does not exist minus the human resource. But what is the policy that's going to govern the human resource that will not have a board? Is the thing what matters. The team that you chose went ahead to look at the SWOT analysis. That what are these telling us? Strength us. We have qualified PE teachers. Are we qualified PE teachers? Yes or no? Yes. Two, accept PE as a teachable subject. Are we teaching this PE in schools now? Yes. Initially, we were talking about it. Now, it's accepted. When we look at the first part of the first boost the PE activities, we thank God that we have been a very powerful teacher who became actually a first parental person, Madam Mata. Let me grab a hand. By the way, to differentiate PE from sports, that's what I we have. The NCC curriculum development. Now we have something at least for starters. NCC went ahead to develop something. So the team that sat there, or the committee that you see, was able to go ahead and think through and say how we go. There's a couple of weaknesses, different in ideology. He has just said so many things are coming up. People want to talk this. So there are so many things. We are always boiling in so many ways. Why? Differences in ideology can bring about such kind of things. Number two, lack of defining ideology as a subject. Definitely that's why we came on the first time and we formulated, and now we're saying how do we go forward. How do you unqualified person handle in schools? There are so many, even in places. Why? Because of the insufficiency of the power. Then, another thing is, learning culture is in management. We are being blamed for so many things. People think that we don't want more, so there's a lot of problem. There's opportunity. Made compulsory in order. That's a very good way for us. It has been made compulsory, therefore, we can take charge and say how we make it better. Two, lifestyle changes improving health. People now are understanding that they cannot exist minus what? Physical activity. For improving their what? Their health. And who is promoting that? You and me. Then, availability of universities are going PE. Now I've seen people putting interest of going back for masters. As we went for postgraduate diplomas. Why? They have now realized PE has become a hot cake. The people have, for example, sharing somebody. My headmaster just rather completely and said, no, don't bring this game forever in this life. But we have seen, if you propose it nicely, things can be better. So people have to solution mentalities. That's a fact. Two, limited financial in schools. These sports or this physical education activities require finances. One hockey stick is 150,000 shillings. One basketball, 250,000. You want 10, you want 50. What happens? A teacher makes noise. Your budget is the biggest. Your portion will not be. These are facts. Still marginalized in many sectors. We are still being marginalized in many ways. Then, mixture of teaching in sports. There's a difference between PE and sports. Of course, one helps the other develop. And what helps the other develop? Sports or PE? PE helps what? The decrease in practice of PE in school usually what? Resources. So those are the things that we find as threats to be able to go forward and apply the formula. Proposed aims. The committee seated among us to here, who you are welcome for and seated as a representative, we came up with aims and objectives. So remember, it's not a missing job. It's a continuous, we have to look at our English, our language, even some of them will correct English. They say proposed aims. One, we like to teachers. Two, loan for support from government and non-government organization. Three, address the challenges of physical education teachers in various schools to raise financial and resources, to develop and cultivate active actions and enhance the image of physical education, to improve on physical education teachers' welfare. verifying national talent among physical teachers. And those are the aims we put forward, which of course we want to applaud, and the members have so many other additions we shall see where to go. That's the team. This is the member street, the men and women that work in the job that is important. The committee members, they read them out. Mr. Joe Peter is standing before you. I was so privileged and privileged. I was working as a chairperson, and now I'm not representing some people. Then I want to get out of here, please come forward. Yes, they come forward. We'll to see. There's me and another there. Where are you? Please come forward. I am a second round. To say that someone should go and get there. Now, I have a yes, after all, for maybe, or the just, or my children. And then, on top of it, I want you to take out the process. If you're available, please do come forward. Now, thank you very much. Please. They want to see you, but some of them never seen the faces and the children. So I'm providing this, I'm giving this feedback on behalf of this team you see here. Can we clap for them to support them? Ladies and gentlemen, it's so easy. People are always pressurizing a lot of things. That is why you see people holding left and right. But coming up with structured things is not an easy job. Madam Hanya will tell us, the best policy is still continuing. The NCS policy is still continuing. We are now going to see it. So it's not just the jump of things and what are the questions? So the time we come, yes, please.
I'm saying this place, I think we should have maybe the West.
Yes, speak West. Yeah, that's supposed to be West. Yes. I think the competition of the peace and the first meeting should be well prepared and the national press policy at the speed. Madam Hajara here has done a lot of work to coordinate and call us support. And I want to say this, ladies and gentlemen. Every time she called on me where members couldn't be able to reach, I was able to get to her office and everywhere she wanted. And your words that you wrote that time have been embedded in the voice. Let me give her. Your contributions have been every day, and that policy is important. Two, representing the key issues in the national policy review as ministers of development in the desire of the team. So there's so much you guys came up with, and these things are being easy. Of course, these things I'm giving right now didn't just come out of the night. We met several times online, where we give each other calls and say, hey, look at this document, verify, and then see. Several of you here. Then we met also the association. I took the initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, we issued only looked at the levels of the classroom, but the influence the National Council is supposed to bring about the athletes. So is you also benefiting. If you teach proper skills of athletes, then you shall have more, not only control, but even to get somewhere in the West, somewhere in Soka, somewhere elsewhere. That means you are also need to be identified and respected in the policy department and also National Council. And indeed, we have built a relationship with that way. And we're just waiting for our recommendation. Next, the National Council is aware. This gentleman has been very instrumental in helping us understand, and indeed, so much to speak. All these things are sharing, some of them also working from the gentleman. And let me tell you, we are moving in the direction. Then, how the National Teachers Forum, which was held at Mashoka, I got the opportunity through my head teaching, and then we were able to go and make a presentation. It was beautiful. It was about how we enhance PE in our school and ministry, minimum resources, and people appreciate it. Some are putting it aside, some are saying it's very expensive, but we can still make it possible that PE can still happen. Then, that constitution is review by this I met that person in the department when I was doing those meetings, and I've been working within about formation of the constitution. And part of the draft of the department one is not complete, but we're going to show what is there, then it's done with adult. Then we see how we complete it as we get also advice from the legal personnel. Those are the changes. Principles of governance. We also want to understand what should be our principles of governance as an association, as for what we get to us. Association. We have come to participate, and all of us, rule of law. We must have the discipline, the rule of law, the constitution is very important. Transparency. How transparent are we? Do we go in the same direction or want to do things sat here as a team and consistently we had a team. Therefore, we have a right to ask how far we've gone, and this is what you're doing. Let us have that objective consistency. That's why we're in progress with objectivity. There's consensus for battle, but there's consensus for the right cause. These are very critical. Peace and inclusiveness. Women and men all must be involved. Young and old, they must understand that PE is an amazing tool. The human rights, culture, diversity, and social cohesion. We come from different areas. We're bonding with different people in schools, in society, as equals, as whatever it is. How are we going to serve? And finally, accountability. Right now, I'm being able to give an account of what the committee has been able to do this far. Then, as a good one, what was your focus? Having given the bar, the team thought as well now. What must we do? Professor One, how a promise for your confederation as an association rather than for divisions. Of course, it's going to be a continuous process to general media to or somebody else. So what is the ideological cohesion that we're going to have together as a team? Number two, how will we show that we do and intend to achieve? So there's something we're trying to work on, and there are things we want to achieve in the future. So how are we going to move that inside? That means we must have a direction of the documentations I told you about. We don't just take a night, but take the process to be fortified and solidified. Have patience, yet with strong mindset. There's a difference. There's big patience and weak, but there's patience and a strong mindset, which is positive and progression in nature. Very important. Have good intentions and listen to problems about. What are the problems about us? We have the head teachers. We have the best departments. We have the ministry. We have the UPETA of the National Councils. All these guys are going to come down to influence what you're doing. Because you're contributing into them at the foundation level. Therefore, our relationship vis-a-vis our interests must be curtailed in the right direction. And that will give us the positive direction move. The propriety of access to PE as a policy subject and as a political nature. We're not politicians. We are technical personnel who are going to promote the techniques of the various activities we want to do, and then to build the right resource that will see tomorrow who are going to govern us. Wherefore, as a group, how the association will get started in the government. We have visited the area, we're going to know about the various dynamics of what we need. They're asking the constitution, we need to get a list, a full list, flag list from the members, which is signed like everybody together, then have some money to pay for that association in order for it to go forward and have a legal personnel to certify our constitution. Those are some of the intentions. And so we couldn't do them in our background. We wanted this forum here and ensure that we are able to know our information about it and the wisdom, the register of companies. How well we find the corporation constitution? We have already done each of it, normally constitutions in the defining document. So the committee was trying to go through and then now read what we have fully drafted and then members can see what are the areas of change from the expertise that you have. But the committee has been doing a lot of work. How well the code of conduct and money? There's also one in place with your compiler, and so we share it out. And then I think in the next 1 week or so, members will have the entire code of conduct and maybe the constituency, and then see what are the missing gaps of what members of the committee compile. Then how do we recognize a government organs that influence PE sports activity? That's ACS, OCS, and Federation. And these guys are looking now for our legal formation. And which are taking the right of the leadership goals of good governance and the culture of the best interests of PE as a basis of the government meeting. That's very critical. That's where we're here for tuning and also emphasizing the knowledge we must have. And then finally, the ASB, the immediate supervisor, which is the Department of Affairs, is enhancing the education across the nation. And Madame Uganda, I think in her book, she's doing that so much to ensure that we're going to do. Allow me to say thank you so much for listening and so following along. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chairperson. Please, the other regional coordinators, may you stand up once again. Regional coordinators. Okay. Before we react to this own it. And let me see. So that means that it was a collective contribution for the members that you, the group, chose and selected. They came up with that document. So since they own it, and no one is against it or is saying that it's not part of the document, it means that all of us own this document as per now, because they are our representatives. They are the representatives that you chose for your respective regions. Though they have said it is a proposed document, it means that you can do something to improve it or better. At this time, I want us to put the next part, the reactions, vis-a-vis what these members came up with. But before you may put up the hands for the reactions, I want to once again ask to join our hands and thank them for the fact they have used. Chairperson, thank you very much. It means that since then, when you left here, you did not sit back. We have reached here at a particular level. So members, I welcome any reaction in regard to that document which has been presented there. Yes, please.
Mine is just about I've seen, though in your speed explaining, but I've seen something like increasing PE practice in schools. I think I would wish if we can say inadequate PE practice can sound better than decreasing.
So now,
That is it.
English that the child across the world.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My request is that we share that document such that we can have a copy in your master so that we can modify. Two, I request through the chair, the regional coordinator to introduce themselves since we have meetings.
I've not heard that.
We have this class who were not here when we were elected. So I request that they introduce themselves by name and leader.
Thank you. So we shall have, what's the name? We will introduce the regional nominators. As you want them, those new members who have just joined us to know those regional nominators. Isn't it? Any other reaction? Somewhere.
Thank you. My request to the regional coordinators, we appreciate that maybe in other regions, but for Central, we are waiting for a communication where our input can be forwarded, but it can maybe it is still never contributed because I was not contacted. But I'm requesting, yes, the views are good, but you left better views behind because you presented your personal views. For those ones who never involved, they are regional members. So I would request in the future, get a platform, a WhatsApp group for the region, where you can say what's forwarding views. It can be one of, let's say, a WhatsApp group for 2 weeks. After you have got the views, you cancel it. So that is my submission.
Regional coordinators, I hope you have proved that. For the same reason, they did not get up the views. Those members wanted to contribute. But I think it's not too late. It's not too late. So the coordinators of particular regions, they need to open up WhatsApp groups for your particular regions. So that you get the ideas and then forward them to the committee. Any other reaction? Yes, Situ?
I'd like to start with thanking the chairman.
then we should now on the ground, maybe from the schools around. Because I see some teamwork, cooperation, and that we can have that on the ground from our and we see really, really fast that names are.
Any other reaction? Yes.
Thank you, sir. I'm seeing all that process and it requires money. Where are we getting the funds, or where will we be getting the funds to run that process? Because even in this study requires money, but we are seeing the process going. I don't know whether I'm the only one who is not contributing. Or we are
Okay. I hope the chairperson has noted that one down. We will respond to it. They are inquiring where do you get the funds to run all of that? Because some of these need Mr. Wenje, and then
I look at the mission statements and I want to propose that if we can give them so that we have a vision, it's very clear and so small that each one of us is the interpreting the other voices that want to come in, we can be very important as that.
Chairman. Yes.
House, so you have formal very cool because of the share us, and from the briefs you have seen, we are not just diving into the water, people are water there, what we have shown in shallow water, and see some loopholes. So okay, some additional to make. For example, affiliation, another affiliation will go, and who are we affiliated to? Me, I know we are not here like a shoe and a feet under movement. Are we going to affiliate with a shoe or those ladders? Then the other thing is, I would propose we will make it a way of working out to lie up in other directions. We have mentioned national sports, but I want to add WUSA. Because we have a stake in WUSA. So I don't know how we can amalgamate all this, which will come to the ground. The other one is my friend is like say where I have money that I will have also from there an article subscription monthly or yearly or annual or whatever. Should also be
Okay. Thank you very much. So he wants us to move the motion as to adopt the draft. Move the motion. I still need yes.
I second the submission that we adopt the document and we go by it. If I'm getting by
Any other members spending in? At least the rest? Yes. You need to say out your name and then the capital name here.
There are some things you are raising up which must be embedded in the constitution framework. For instance, in the constitution framework, we expect to find there the term of office, the leadership hierarchy, responsibility of each category of leaders, rules, affiliation, things, subscription, duration of subscription, among others. So there are some things we are raising, maybe which are stipulated in the Constitution. We have a draft, which has, I think, completed yet. But it's after looking at the constitutional framework that we can see what has been elected. Then, so far what is there in the Constitution, it's a bit lengthy. We have to share it together. It takes a long time. I therefore request that if it does not abrogate the rules of procedure, we share the document for the analysis, all of us. Then we have the regional meetings. Then where there are some adjustments through the regional regulators, they are used as I
if I heard very well, Chairperson, you see that we have a draft of the Constitution. Okay. So we shall need to share that draft of the Constitution. And then through the regional meetings, members will have an input to that draft. Because it is the Constitution that gives direction each and every day. If you want to change the committee, the duration of service, office, and so on, where you get the funds from, affiliation, all of that will be embedded within the Constitution. So I think the starting point will be us coming up with the Constitution. And I would like us to give it a time frame. When should he avail this Constitution, and then the timeline to when the submissions should be for what it is. Because the earlier the better. The earlier, then the higher we can get the election. Members, are you reacting to that? Okay.
Yeah, I suggested that since the document is written and most of us are submitting our email addresses within the same forms, we can receive a copy today, we use it through everything, and we discuss our communication to the chairperson or we call again for this meeting for the next time, and once again, using us again, like doing it again.
Okay. So Mr. Kisitu is suggesting that this document be forwarded immediately. For the 2 days that we are here, we can read the document. And most of the members from the various regions are still here. They can have an input. If there is any other submission they will get from other areas, they will get them and then forward. But for the start, we can use the regional members who are here to do something and then forward. I think that can work.
Yes.
So regional coordinators, you need to get that document and then you coordinate with your members from your regions to have regional meetings when we are still here. And then you submit your suggestions.
It's something I expected. So many of us. My name is I didn't know that there was this. There was another meeting which was invited in. Okay? And so some new persons in front of us. But what needs an understanding, the same people that we are here for the meeting are the same people who are here also to decide on it. My point is here. Let us keep members. Let us be transparent like they say. Okay? Let us have one group, one family that unites us together. Because at the end of it all, if none of us talks about this, and there is another child growing behind them, yet the child is going in within us, that is not going to be fine. Because this is the new family that is growing up, but of course, they must have these new issues here and there. But if we don't we shall have more issues to come up. I would request that in this meeting, the other party that is there, remember, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. Let us compromise and move forward as one party. Please. Thank you so much.
So there is another issue which is coming down. Actually, I think that there was a meeting which was the chair of the groups. But I hope members can be the same one, let us have one meeting. I think when members reach a moment of having the meeting, I don't know, was it like the progression of another group, another association?
Try to be as fast as you can when you react. When people give you a message, to go make research. I think the other people came up because they were seeing moving on. But when I see what I've seen just in the last 2 minutes right now, this is something that has taken people time to come up with and do something about it. Something very good. So in the future, I mean, this is a key point to take. Involve all these people. What is going on? Because there shall not be no person to come out and say those people are doing man, they are doing nothing. Because Mr. Please come and talk about the issues around. We saw this idea there and we continue. If we have time, we continue. Because there are so many good ideas. We have to try this. We just put them together.
Okay, now, as I received reaction from Mr. Iseka, and then him, and as Mr. Guys, if he can, he accepts to come and then, if he has something to say, he come and then say it. If he doesn't, yes, Mr.
Just a request. The commissioner to come and note him and then explain to us. Because we got the photo, we have the photo for them. So let them come and talk about it. So that which one is for class 9.
Mr. Okunwonko.
Thank you very much. I think there is a misunderstanding of these committees and the forum. Last time I was discussing with my brother that ever since we started the instance of physical education, right from Yakashura to Ruwele, then here 2 times, you find out that at every stage, new WhatsApp forums have been formed at various levels. But to me, those are just WhatsApp groups. This one is a formal community which is bigger than the WhatsApp forum. The only thing is to integrate all those WhatsApp groups into one, which is affiliated to this committee. Just a misunderstanding. Thank you.
Thank you. So there's something Mr. Okunwonko is trying to
So the dissenting voices can be about 1 hour. have to make it as a form of I still talking about first of all, but now we should have an agenda and we should have attendance so that people get attendance as just this meeting. And we are closing the official meeting for this day.
So maybe Mr. Ashley will assist me to get a sheet of paper. And then, yes, Mr.
Thank you very much, the head of Department of Physical Education and Ministry. Your Excellency, the President of the Uganda Physical Education Teachers Association, Pressure Group members, present. We are going to journey. My journey in PE started in 1999. And the candle went off. Then in 2010, the candle was rekindled by a big SAR program. In 2019, NCDC brought us back on board to run on the new curriculum in which physical education was among the subjects compulsory in Singapore. Members, I have one thing to say. The differences that are coming probably are natural differences. There is urge for the journey to be continued. I take you back to the book of Exodus. When the Israelites were moving from Egypt to Canaan, when they were moving from Egypt to Canaan, they had a leader. Along the way, there was a gap between the leader and the men. Moses disappeared for quite some time. And when he was the leader, people mobilized themselves. To me, I think that this small news was due to lack of leadership. The leader kept quiet for quite long. That's why the Israelites mobilized themselves to get the
I think she has been right with what you presented because of some key aspects. Some of these key aspects came from what the document he forwarded to us. Okay? But I want us to come to a conclusion because it's almost coming to 5 minutes. It's 5. So one of the key aspects is that we need to have one association which is governing all of us. However, that one does not stop us from having different WhatsApp groups as we meet. Because for every incident we conduct, we end up having a WhatsApp group where we share the literature, where we share various information, and even communicate for the programs which are progressing. So I hope the WhatsApp groups are healthy out there. But the committee which is governing all of us as physical education teachers, it should be one. And if I'm not mistaken, if members can agree with me, this is the committee that is selected in the last instance to govern the physical education teachers. When we write our constitution, we shall put there the amendments, or we shall come up with various policies should do the ground work. When they finish up with the basics, then after coming up with the constitution, we shall again come back and sit down and now select another driving committee. But we need the committee to help us organize, get constitution and all the work that is necessitated for us to have a clear direction. Okay? So I would like us to end with that. Is it so far?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. President, of the meeting. I know you have ruled that the document, the constitution, should be given out to us. Then we have some meaning in our meeting. But I want us to be sincere to ourselves. We are here for how many days now? Training. We have training. You have to read through the constitution. Unless we are just going to pass through the constitution and the cameras. So my suggestion is, can we give ourselves 1 month? And then we use our organs of the region to read the top leadership. Instead of 3 days, give the training.
I said, members who are here can start with that. But that does not call for the aim of discussing about the constitution. Because the development is gradual. Okay? We need to come up with the direction when we should have the constitution. If we give it 3 months, that means within 1 or 2 months, we must have submitted all your views. Are we together? But for the regional meetings, can start from here, if you happen to get time. But even if we are off here, off station, you can even conduct other regional meetings from your areas. Okay, let this be the last people to speak. Yes. Okay? 1, 2, wait. When it finishes, you speak straight to the point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 there.
Thank you. My case on immigration. We are remaining with these committee members, but they are not communicating. The poor turn up for this incident was because of poor communication. Why should we get communication from Madam Nadia's team? If we have regional representatives. If they cannot work, let them stand and say what is too much for them. For those regions, we get other representatives.
Just advocating, but this can happen. When they come about the last good.
Are you ready to give your submission?
That's first finish and then
Yes, because it gets set up. Make the name of first thing. Mr. Lumiere. Are you ready?
Yes, I will.
Yes? You will. Now, after the 60%, then Mr. Lumiere will come. Yes.
Thank you very much. On the issue of WhatsApp groups, as one member suggested, let us have at least one general group as it, so that we get information which is open to all WhatsApp groups. Then we may have other WhatsApp groups because we miss out information. This WhatsApp group has information, the other WhatsApp group doesn't have. This one has this information, the other one doesn't. So it's important that we have WhatsApp
protocols are. I did say that information to such a person. Every training that is done before people go in for serious work, we need to be informed about what is going to take place from the very beginning. Information has to be given to the members before they begin their training from you and I know. Otherwise, we need to be informed earlier than beginning to set up our other groups.
That's communication. Okay. Then, what's the
For me, I'm seeing that always that come up at the result the gap in communication. That's what you bring main things. Then the other thing I'm seeing, the way we are rushing to discuss the document. Since we were not involved in the formulation of that document, light has been read in a rush manner, and they expect us to put in our contribution, and we adopt it and we own it. I'm seeing it is very bad. I see even in Parliament when they will discuss a point, maybe for 1 or 2 days they share the document, people peruse through, then they come when they have ideas. But now it is very hard to get the ideas.
But I said it is a proposed one. We are not sharing it with you. You peruse through and then if you have a submission for one.
Thank you so much, good evening members. It is now 1.5 years ever since we adopted this committee. And we electronically we own phones. We on WhatsApp, we on Facebook. But the group that we voted in with the members from different regions, I'm sorry to say, they did not reach us. We are just finding a document, we are seeing it for the first time. Yet we have very many members from different parts of the country. So, I'd like to say that one, they are mean, and then two, I'd like also to request, because everyone here has talked about communication, so maybe they are not, it's like they were forced to take part or to do this job. I'm of the view that we select a committee that will spearhead. I am of the view. Because, take the example like Central, when you look at our subgroup, there has never been anything that has ever been discussed. That is the only Central. You don't know other, you don't know. Okay. So, I'm of the view that we have people who are willing to work. Then number 3. The group that came up, the Uye and the Kachika, they came up because the group we selected, the committee we selected, was very low marks. That's why they came up. Thank you so much.
Now, according to what our colleague has submitted, it still goes back to communication gap. Because when he presented the document here, I requested all the coordinators to stand up. I hope you got that. Then I asked them whether they own the document. And they said they took part in the coming up of that document. So it was upon those members, the regional coordinators, to liaise with the important thing is all members have an input in that document. So, the coordinators, I'm here, they are going central. Coordinators, it seems that some of them need to be done. Because when I was giving just members to speak, I found get some hands. Yes. And then I said, after those 6, this time we will move forward and then we pass in submission. So this chapter 7 will come with submission. I was privileged to attend the first training, which was in 2021, which was held here. That's where I met most of the big teachers in Uganda, and graduated most of you. We elected a committee which was given powers to serve us. I won't lie, people were eager to serve, but they did not serve us. Even up to now, they're not serving us. Alright? I'm not going to beat around the bush. We are all 21st century teachers. Some of us. I know majority, some of you might be retiring, but when you weigh what someone can do in 1 year and what the committee has done in 1 year, are you satisfied with what has been done? No. Right? Then 2, the group I lead is not very successful because we're not political, and I don't seek any political power. What I seek as a person and the people I so help me bring out the best in all of us was to serve you, not any other institution, not any other person, but serve teachers of physical education with the best of our skills and working together as a team. Tell me, any of you in your right hand, if you're given authority and you do not have any area that you rule. The current committee has never established any platform we can reach them out. Because all the platforms we are reaching them out were started by other people. Alright? Then 2, if we do not have an identity right now, when are we going to get it? After 3 years, after 4 years, after 5 years? I want to repeat what I said when we had this brief meeting we had 2 days ago. When the cameras came here, even right now, if they come right now, is PE being presented? No. We are presenting school in secondary school. In the manifesto, whatever they presented, there's no visibility of our UPETA of us teachers. Where is our visibility? Because what we need is being visible out there. If none of you know me, I am an General Secretary of the Vision Club in Uganda. And the key aspect that Liverpool teaches us to do is visibility. PE teachers are not visible anywhere. You are all wearing whatever that it's not working. Where is PE after 1 year? You have a committee work. The Constitution is a briefcase. It does not showcase us anywhere. As I move away from this point, I want to guarantee my fails. I'm not a politician and I don't want to see. I don't want anyone to see. What I want us is, as PE teachers, can we add value to our subject? How do we add value? Can we increase our visibility? We are not visible anywhere. And that's why people are saying, we are the PE teachers. Because we are not visible.
We're putting on USSA.
Okay? And finally, please members, not to speak out of all selectors, but what is the value I think if in 1 year we only present a constitution right now, right? If we do not have anything that we can tangibly focus, I was expecting for them to tell us that have an email address we can write to us. And email address is already UPETA. Right? Website is expensive. But we have no email address. They don't have a secretary. It's every member. Because organization is key in moving forward. We are not organized. And people I'm seeing are looking for positions to benefit from our sweat. Don't let people use us to stand tall. Let people work for us and all benefit. We gave all of the responsibilities almost to one person. Yes, we have the regional coordinators, but we only have the chairperson full stop. Who is the committee? We are the one in charge of publicity. I called for the secretary here to come and take our minutes. Nothing. So everything about was left almost one person. One person is the chairperson, is the publicity, is the secretary, is the treasurer, is the one in charge of what we think about, is the overall coordinator, the person who goes to other coordinators, president. So I would think if we need to have this one room, we need to reorganize, to beef up our community. Yes. I'm getting the concept members. Yes. To beef up the community, we get other members to help the community that we chose to do the work better. Because even the other group which was coming up, it is just because they think the work to be done. And I don't think that they are happy to have another dispensation leadership. Yes. But they just want to work done in the right direction and be right. So if members are happy, I would like us to come up with other positions. What I was reminding me, but I've done that census because we have publicity, the one in charge of publicity. We don't have. We have the secretary, we don't have. we need to come up with to beef up the committee we have to make things move.
Yes.
I think we are on the same page. Yes. Okay. Yes, so I don't take us back.
No. My suggestion is, like all the coordinators who are elected come from various countries. The chairman comes from Minnesota. Last time I just stood in for this meeting. He's the chairman from Minnesota. So it is my suggestion is that the executives come from those papers. The other thing that America would say they are ready to do was to sit down and among themselves elect the executive committee who should run to run the work of the office. I strongly believe in the vision of the group, and if I'm not mistaken, the last item was civility. This is not how we definitely so that's okay. Okay, my point is, we are very much aware that the members, the different regional representatives, we are elected on the last year when we were and after that, we all push past. You are aware of that. I thank these group members for enlightening us the situation which actually needed an attention. But I strongly object the way they came up with their proceedings. It is not actually if we can take it in terms of maybe the government go to Uganda, we say that you are committed a treason. My point here is if the current cabinet wasn't serving and we are all dealing with this WhatsApp, we should have raised that point so that opens up to bring another to bring this organization. Thank you.
Let me rise.
I thought even still when we come up with other members to fill up these positions, we still need the regional coordinator. Because regions are key. Don't think of the regions and think about the 5 people who are here coming from your region. Before we may come out to make a ruling on this, Madam Hajar has a submission in line with that, and then we shall come back to this program.
Thank you, very teachers, passionate about this tutoring team was your own donation when you left here. It was on 12/14 December. After the assistance on the importance of united platform to speak for us in teachers. There were some frictions that there is already a UPETA that being dance, drama, and what. We say, no, we are professional of this teachers. We need to work on this. You remember that? Yes. I happened to check on the WhatsApp, but when it was not possible, there was some progress, but it's still the members of the platform. At times, the comments will come from, we are not confusing. That was discussed other things. One, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
68.
69.
20.
As per number 70, these are facilitators. So when others come in, you allow me to keep charge. That was 71st. 72. So when others come in, keep on having that number. That was good. But I was reading to you the terms that we gave them to do, and at that time, it was the first time we came into our association. We did not remember to make an executive committee because this was interim, and it had a task that we wanted them to fulfill. I can see here that we did not commit ourselves to the time. We need to give them that time. Did we? I see here I asked them for membership, which they are going to give us, to decide on the delegates, if they are to represent us, general assemblies, to make a constitution which is drafted by the met. And we wanted them to come up with proposals of income generating activities and also to advocate for fiscal engagement to be comparison and examinable. As if by the time I brought you into that association, this delegation was not examinable. It had already become comparison and is examinable. But those are things we contributed and I noted down. And we also wanted to push and grow from one level to another. Those ones are the ones I noted. You also wanted to organize another organogram. The structure, the organizing structure. I think that's where the nomination of office bearers will come from. Now that you have traveled abroad here, I also have my observations and I'm going to put them forward. I see at the point we have come, let us work to finalize the constitution. It gives us the way to nominate the office bearers than rotating around. But we have noted that the committee works, but virtually. You were working on WhatsApp. I will visit it rarely. The few times I would go there, I would find your comments. Many times I was pleading people, give opinions, and I was not getting responses on that opinion. I even saw one time there was a proposal of having another committee. I heard them on the vision saying that no, let us have one group. I read that comment there. But after we have left it here, I see people needed a general assembly and physical interface. Those are the challenges which could have brought into this problem. Which you would ought to have conducted very. You will decide in that constitution whether you have annual general meetings, whether you have them quarterly, whether you have them bi-annually, or every half a year. Those are things which the Constitution has to spell out. And I've also noted that not only this group, but I know the problem. After here, everyone becomes so busy, and I'm also very busy. But I've also noted that you, here, you are very active and inquisitive. Some of you even wait for me to come
when I've come to see what is being done in the field, is when you tell me your predicaments. Supposing I hadn't come, you do this, and it has been a common practice among us. When we finish the meeting, like I've called, like this one, none of you ever bother to make a follow-up. It is our disease, all of us. And the group predominating is coming from us. So it's something we should all work upon. You sit there until I provoke you, I have an activity, I have a business, I call you, that's when you also show that you exist. But I think that after this first encounter, it becomes mandatory to all of you to follow up, to propose, to check, which you have not done. I've also noted that you love activities, but those activities will have to be agreed in your constitution. The activities are the ones that make you busy. If you don't have, no one will see you. And you need to come together for productivity, not for just verbally telling us, no. We want to see in action. Those activities are mentioned in a few, by the way. National Council is now more visible because they have a journal or a magazine. I'm just proposing a few things which you can do that may make you visible. Among the three here, you have writers. Why don't you come up with, if you state teachers, journal, or magazine, or newsletter, and it is upon you whether you produce it monthly, or quarterly, or after 6 months, or once in a year. And when we call for exhibitions, it's something to show. You also put it on the market. You send it to the ministry, but you don't have activities, you don't have outputs. I expect you to hold regular meetings. The pressure group is right. In a span of 1 year, you have not had a gathering of your own initiative to check on what is happening. It is a good view shared. You need to think and come back for reviews, not necessarily in Chikuli. You agree areas where you can meet, you agree on venues. You meet, can be anywhere, you can travel for a region or for a central activity. And make sure that you hold those reviews. And I think that is in line with the time you are going to agree to discuss this document. First, you take it for study. Give yourself, but the experience knows me that when you give yourself too long a time, you are going to spoil it. So give yourself as short time as possible. Look that beginning of February you're going to open schools. The terms are going to be so busy. So study this first meeting. And make sure that you read that document so that you bring positive views. We have a tendency of attending but not knowing what you are contributing to. Make sure you read and understand. And if when you raise a question, you are in the articles of that document, whether to improve or to subtract or to comment or to make something better. But you come here and talk too much when actually you are offline. You are not really contributing to that document. Make sure you read. But regular reviews. Other activities will be symposium. Have you organized an activity other than the ones I call you for? As physical education teachers. I thought in the budget, I put there some small money to start the physical education because people know sports. There is in the budget something called physical education festivals or symposium. And because even people don't know them, and in the physical education people can also notice it, and then they're not giving us the money. But this time I said, someone phoned and said, I bet they want to give you a point on this activity. This release have received 10 million. But where are we going to put it? We must be seen doing that festival. When I was starting, how? I don't know. Now I want to use what kind of physical education festival we are going to organize with that small town. million. I want a proposal, I want the plan, I want the cost study budget, so that we are seeing not being done by other, but the physical education group. You rise up, you make a festival, they invite people, they see what you're going to do. Whether it is a festival or a fair or a symposium or an exhibition, you know what you're going to do. You get it? I'm just tipping you up. These are activities which you must do that make you visible. Regional meetings are already proposed here, but I do not do them when I see you grappling with that. You need regional meetings. This is why you have regional representatives. And I want to imagine that those regional representatives and the regional chairs, that is so, they ought to also have done their role when they get back there. I've counted 8 of the 13 regions, that is over 50% participation, which means you participated on the document, but you lacked meetings, physical meetings in person, and you're going to set that date before we leave from here. I was also going to ask you that how regularly do you meet? Even on your WhatsApp, how regularly? You said those schedule meetings. Twice or thrice a month. In a month, in a quarter, schedule them and let that schedule be shared. And everyone knows that you have scheduled a meeting, whether it is virtual or it will be physical, indicate, and people get interested. I want also to know, I've told you to set that. One, set the timeline for this what? For completion of the Constitution. You know, it has to know your leadership. You don't know where the picture is. I had carried the other time a template to help people establish where each and every page is. You still have it in the You did use it. By now you'll be knowing that we have so many physical education teachers in the country. Information coming from the region. You have that template. You lost it? You lost it? That one was needed. No, these are 100 PD, but they have not qualified. These ones are doing PD. They stopped it at that time. And all that. Establish that whereabouts. You get it? I was asking here when they advise us to get a vision. I saw your statement, it's a bit big. Also comment that the aims are too many. We may have a broad aim, yes, which may be a purpose, and then we have sectional objectives. For each particular section, we sectionalize our, from the purpose for the big aim. We can have areas, about 4 or 5 that one per race, and we will put objectives of those. But your aims are too many. And you mixed, you say the aims and objectives. Separate, so that you be clear and focused. Then, you need a clear vision, that one we call it important. You needed to go in deeper waters, presenting a document now when people have not seen it anywhere. I don't want you to plead that you have been doing. You needed to go deeper than that, step further. There was a question on affiliation. Whom do you affiliate to? Your teachers, tailors. Whom do you want to affiliate to? Because someone is asking whether you're going to affiliate to USS. USS is a supportive association. You are physical education teachers. You get it? You cannot affiliate to sports. And I believe you cannot associate with the national council. You cannot affiliate the council. But I don't know whether you can affiliate to the ASHU. That one we need to begin. And when you affiliate to ASHU, you know that you not move in a step ahead of them. USSA does not affiliate with them. So you find a better way. You consult over this so that you don't take the wrong direction of that application. Or you have to direct to the ministry, that's what you want to do. But it's understanding and serious for your application. I was also noting, I had also proposed that you have to share this what? Constitution, please share it. But what is your motto? Do you have a motto? You don't have. You must have something to stand for. Think of it. Mr. You want me to stop you? Yes. Not
no.
It is something you are going to break someone agree, not now. You get time to think. The issue. I mean, when that you talk, I was not. If you have something you want to be asked to, not it down. I was also not happy with multi-groups, the platforms. I don't think that we are bound by regions, that when you're in the Western, you will not walk away from the central platform. First of all, you don't consolidate these views. They disturb me. I find different groups online. Some I don't open, and sometimes I don't know which one I've opened. You don't analyze views because everyone is talking on a different platform. Find a united what? Platform to consolidate your views. Also that you open another things that even if you don't is very, very important. Those multiples in terms of time art, that are other things. Some people speak things which are not heard by the other members. So you need to come together. But I'm happy that one of you saw that the proposal that you come up with what's up with you. The pressure, it is natural, yes. But will that person find for that group a better way? I'm very sure that the people of Central have a representative. Yes, a regional representative of Central. And you nominated, she's a lady in that very meeting. Did you use her? This is the thing I've said. She could have been beaten. You keep quiet and she also keeps. It is a two-way. You people, you wait for things to be done for me. I'm a witness. You are not sure when I meet you. After here, you are going to keep quiet. How many of the Central people promote your representative? Presented views to the regional representative. Call for a meeting through the regional representative to share what you have or to send you out to the national group. Did you do that? You did not use your representatives. And I think the good use, there will be a better platform, a better way of articulating them. We should always prioritize to have the best. Isn't it? He has a good cause, but the proceeding. It's very close to the regional representative. I don't know that the regional representative is aware of this movement. Is aware. Did the regional representative communicate it to the central group? No, I want to say that yes, these people are not done to you. I know they are very busy. And someone brought an issue of the Bible. Yes? Yeah, not it. This is right group. How also from that story, we have lessons to learn and they can benefit us here. First of all, they did not understand the mission. Do you understand your mission here? If you can understand your mission here, not the divine, by the way, it is the habit of supports which has been always there, divide and divide and divide. What are we dividing for? Understand the mission. These people did not understand. Because Moses did not just go his own way, he was called by God. They did not understand the mission. They were in their own business. Secondly, they were impatient. Have you been patient? Yes. Patient by keeping quiet, not provoking to see what is happening. You have the part to play. The impatience was also another issue. 40 days, made them right. At least this was the 367 days. But the other people was only 40 days. And they saw that it was a very no. I also think they didn't trust their enemy. Because there are those comments. We don't know what has happened to Moses. They did not trust their enemy. Can we generate that trust? Now, whether they agree or not. Oh, naturally. And you are going to nominate other leaders. Or you are going to confirm the parent leaders. But if you move without trusting him, you are not going to achieve. He brought the story. And they need to stay focused. Because they need to know the mission. And if we don't know our mission, we shall be led astray. But I want you to stay focused. If you know what we are here for and where we want to go, stay focused. So that we don't lose that. I want to imagine that there will be other better ways of protesting and provoking the leaders to bring the gap. Because it is me, I'm difficult. I open up, I talk. Yeah? Even for something I don't know. You, why are you doing this? So that we get the response. But when you see something wrong and you give, and wait to act in another way, which may not help us to grow. The other cases that come from you, I want to appreciate all of you. And in my view, I'm not dictating, but I'm sharing my view with you. The same way of preaching, we need time to discuss the document, which will usher us into the full operation with the full office bearers. The others were free to debate and come up with better solutions. But I know that we are serving the God of security. Isn't it? See, we have all gathered in one. I've seen that you have also not been perfect. This group has done something. We've got to give appreciation. Give them a second chance. If by the time of your conclusion of their constitution, and by the time of nominating office bearers, they have not improved, then we know we take a back to. But as for today, in my own opinion, we give them a second chance and see whether they will lead us better. By the time of nominations, if they are not eligible, we thank them and tell them they have also stayed. You have not lived to our standards. Let better people come in. But also know that they want to be there. For they have fought to have a child. They are midwives. Supporting them. And when we come to that time and the midwife is giving our baby, we thank the midwife and give a token and we continue the life baby. God bless you.
The clapping only comes from the front here. The other than that. Okay. Kim. So You want some money, but we are saying the end there. So we have heard from Madam that we give chance to the members that we elected. We move by that. Okay. So maybe we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It is almost past 10 to but how about it? Okay. Because this is the key.
Unfortunately, some of our members from Zone are not here, but if they were here, they would be witness. You want to have done my region, I have a WhatsApp group for my region. And the fact that my members entrusted me to carry their views to the same board level, we discuss regionally at regional level, even for facilities, we have a single WhatsApp group. Not everyone has to come back because things dealing with documentations, they take time to think before you even bring it open to every member. And I think for us we couldn't just publish anything, which is still lacking some information from the different WhatsApp groups. Two, I will request my friend Rebecca, thank you so much for having come up with the idea. But I noted in your speech, first of all, we need to appreciate. And I request that you withdraw a statement to make, not say that what we have done so far. In your speech, if I put it well, it's nothing. Yeah, follow. Please edit it. I will request you to withdraw that we have done a lot. And then the Constitution, I suggest that we do not give ourselves so long time reading. It is a 10-page Constitution. And if you give yourself time, actually you can read it in 1 hour. We have tried to put it in the articles, everything is there. What you need is read it, submit it, and before we leave it, if possible, we pass it down to the elect, because terms of elections are there and they will help us now to come up with what we're supposed to do.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Zeno from Kasese. Second,
Thank you very much, Mr. General. And I would like to appreciate our mother guidance. As we think about application, maybe since we are advocating to really be considered as scientists, I think we have to present ourselves to think more about this. Then secondly, I would like to appreciate Mr. Rebecca and the efforts he has shown. And if members we are one family, we are one, I think Mr. Rebecca can actually also become a part and part. So that we can see how we can move forward.
finish up. Can you wind down?
Few months after when he started this school, he did not sign to consistency. No. Everybody thinks like that. That is all no. He just started something out of goodwill to promote the physical education teachers. And just yesterday, him and his family have come up with the motto, they have come up with the logo, they have established a Facebook page, which is already circulating. So I'm requesting that we take it up under our committee, and I know Mr. Kirabo is a very understanding man. You can come once.
Yes, Mr.
We are supposed to give ourselves time and I will request that where possible, by the end of 1 month, the constitution is already reviewed and well documented, starting with the immediate effect from here, it is shared from different departments. We read, we teach, and submit. I'm giving you personal responsibility within 1 month. Then other legal requirements as per registration in the registry of companies can be contacted and received. However, there is one problem. You can't go to this without papers. So that means at one opportune time, the constitution is ready. An emergency of physical education teacher must call for to have a general assembly. They duly elect their leaders, whom we shall feed in our reports of examining for institution. Last, I would request members, we remove sentiments in what we are doing. Whether you are under whichever category, we are all physical education teachers. And we are striving for the common goal. These critics we normally bring forward to criticize, especially when we are not in service. Tomorrow is in service. And we have seen a number of leaders being criticized, including Barack Obama Hussein. So, let us not like I got a concern there where somebody from Central said the turnout was quite central because we are not compliant. We are sharing this that you have 12 throats, you have over 30, and you're saying the turnout. So where do you get the information? Give the mobilization to people. Let's not just want to mobilize and cause commotion for no good cause. I beg you, sir.
Thank you. So members of the party, the just critique, but not the criticize. Was given a chance, him and then we also given a chance to okay, some are there, some are there.
Mine is still where our leaders who are active in the sector, this police, legal. People who are administrators on the main WhatsApp group. They become the judges, they become the prosecutors, and they go ahead and move people from the main platform. How do you think they are going to lay account to that news? If somebody has brought out a view, please take it in good faith. Think about it. Don't act in anger to delete that person from the main group. You are the people who are posting the posts. Because people have no platform to air out comments and submit.
Yes.
Mine is about the constitution and also about the security. Actually, I brought up how far I wanted to bring up. They never went out of the group long time actually before even this, even before this workshop where we take these names. So the group of them did not come out after this election. Came out early from this organization which was proposed in the group to start these things earlier than this workshop. But then, after it did not just come out after this. That's what I was communicating. Then we got to realize we cannot see that the program is going to move on only coordinators. As we go to the constitution, many offices are going to come up. We talk about the banks, the bank accounts, inventories, whatever. All those need to be managed. And the coordinator can only coordinate those people. Actually, the coordinators may also need zone coordinators to manage. They cannot manage. We have many issues to handle. Children and professional teachers teaching people. All these coordinators need to go deep to schools and also the last supposed to be. My last point is about voting. We are very many teachers. We only need to have a register of how we can consolidate our information. Voting can always be done online. We have technologies around now. We only need the information of the teacher and the school and verify that information. Teachers can always vote. We go democratic. We don't even need data at any point. We can even vote online always and always in an open way.
Okay. My name is I'm just requesting the pressure. Stop seeing somebody is singing and not to put their logo on our t-shirts. Thank you.
Some attention.
Madam Hajara, who is our mother in this subject and who has spearheaded most of the things we are just reading now. She requested that we allow the committee which has been serving to finish up with what they are doing. But the professor should come from you. I request, do you feel there is any gap that needs to be bridged up? That this committee may need any support where to demand for us to add any member, any position, not positions. Okay. Committee members, those who were elected the legal coordinators, do you feel in your management there is a gap or where you feel there is a gap that needs to be filled to have things run in the right direction? Yes. Committee members and the chairperson, do you feel we need a position that should be filled up to have the things move faster?
Allow me to say this. I don't want to sit in the hands of the men. I have my own capabilities, like who I am, what I want. The committee members are there, and they know what we're going for. So what I want to know is where are they insufficient and where are they strong. If you need me, we like that. One thing about inclusion, I have no problem with support. It's somewhat similar. It's not about the committee as to cover this. And but this is very straightforward. No sharing documents, no documents like us keeping on changing that to the form. But it's very important that you say that for this to But I was members here, so in case you feel, I don't want to ask on their behalf.
Okay, because they have asked for a commission, and then later we shall come up with the executive. We shall come after the constitution, we elect the executive. But we need it to move faster. Eden? Yes.
By the way, excuse me, just one thing to mention. As a ladies and gentlemen, we have about 5 different groups of physical education. Now, I even don't understand which one is official, which one is formal, which is UG1, UG2, NASCAR, so they are separate. You share, like someone is saying, you share one, you piece on the other. Like, for example, about this meeting, we kept on sharing information. That please wait for the financials, wait for other budgets not communicate, because we can't go students say come. We kept on mentioning all these things. But I'm just surprised that people say work coordination. You can't leave unless something has been established. And as soon as it was released formally, I think information came.
Okay.
So we need to get together, which is the formal group. We share all this implementation.
Okay, members who are interested in meeting, we need to chair this meeting. I want to make a comment. Let us come up with the one member who is going to be our general secretary and concerned with publicity. He will come up with one WhatsApp group where the official communication regarding physical education will be passed. We don't close the other groups, but the official group has regarding to our association. Okay? You are coming up with you are nominating? I also nominated Jackie.
Yes.
Okay.